1, 2, 3, tiddly bee, 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 tiddly bee, bee, bee. A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea, along came a man by the name of Charlie Mops. He invented a wonderful drink and he made it out of hops. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king.
Hello, thank you for tuning into this Brew Happy Radio Show. I'm your host, Damian as the voice of beer. And with us, as always, is DJ Fitzmagic, laughing at JP the champion.
But what you said into the mic after I unmuted you, we all heard you say, he's got a tapeworm.
Well, John's over here scarfing down wings and
he hasn't eaten
salads.
all day.
Wow.
Oh.
Is
you good? Are you good?
Really?
Can you hear now? No one can hear?
We can't hear?
Can anyone hear?
I checked the connections.
Do I need to turn them up?
I don't know.
How about now? Oh yeah, we turned you all the way down. Sorry. How's that? Is that better? Way better. I turned them all the way down.
There we go.
Well, because I was checking yours and I thought that was yours.
Ah, that's
Hey,
right.
welcome to the show. It's well oiled. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'll just delete that part out.
That's okay. Hey, welcome. Hi.
Yeah, so John's over here eating.
We're here.
Eating some foods.
We've got beer.
And
There's no evidence of that.
that's true.
We mute you while you chew.
The
so.
listeners can't see that.
No, they're just making it up, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
How many wings
okay.
did you just inhale?
Wings?
7. 4.
You got a little.
A little sauce on
there.
you. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Yeah.
Little chicken.
Yeah.
Hi,
Good
John.
job.
They're making this all up.
John was
I'm the innocent guy in the
Oh,
corner.
shit. Was it a smoking week, John?
It was no. It was like I'm wearing long underwear now week.
It is. It was.
It's not that cold.
I think it got to 41 degrees today.
Okay, he showed me his underwear. That's great.
There it
Thanks.
is.
Yes,
What?
it is,
Thanks for that.
man. It's colder than hell out there, and
Yeah.
I'm old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's currently still 41 degrees out.
Yeah. But it is nice and toasty here where we are at Fracture Brewing's brand new tap room with Darren and Nee Provenzano.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your hospitality. Thanks for having us over.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Now you guys are normally closed on Mondays, so we're kind of having
special.
we're kind of having like a private little party with you.
There we are.
Yeah.
Party. There we
After
are.
hours.
After hours.
It is nice. I do love the aesthetic, the feel, the layout of the place. It's fun. It's open. It feels less like a bar and more like the back room of somebody's house. Like, come on, hang out, stand around,
Yeah,
enjoy your time.
I was telling John
when you want to, you can leave.
I was telling John last week when we were here. It kind of feels like a club you'd stumble into at like Miami Vice.
Yeah,
It
except for
is.
it's a lot more lit.
Yeah.
It's not as dark as you would be one of those clubs, and you need.
It's because they got the lights on. You weren't
Yeah.
here Thursday.
Not nearly as much neon, but yeah, very like
No,
very
it's like
chill.
a little Miami tap
Yeah,
room.
there's not as
In
not as
middle
many laser
Portland.
light shows happening. That's for sure.
Well,
It
could
is
be.
really great, and I do love. Actually, my favorite is the backlit purple bar.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Don't change the color. I know you can, but don't change it. Just
Yeah.
leave it purple. That's fucking killer.
Yeah. So you guys are pretty easy to find because there's a big beautiful mural above your tap room door.
Except for I couldn't find it.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Why?
You don't know where 10th and Stark is?
come on, man.
Because I was looking for like a big neon Florida sign that said Fracture. Because you were hyped up the Florida nightclub. I was like, "There's going to be a neon sign that says Fracture," and there's
No, I never
no
said
sign.
anything about a neon
I know,
sign.
but my brain went to
Well,
it'll be recognizable from
They
outside.
well, if you want to buy them a neon sign, I'm sure they would take one. But
I'm sure that's not the aesthetic they're going for.
okay. Well, I was going to mention the
mural outside is
the,
great.
The mural is above the door, and then they have the.
That's how I got
the
here.
The food carts.
I went down from Grand Fur and came this way
Oh.
because
okay.
I went too far.
Ah.
Because I didn't hear. I forgot 10th, and I was like, "Where's 10th?"
So this is a nice little area.
Yeah.
They're right down the street from Revolution Hall.
It's a good spot.
Uh-huh.
It's a great spot. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job. How many? What's the capacity? 80.
Inside the tap room, it's about 55.
Okay.
Okay.
But the patio outside is 150, and there's going to be another area
In the back.
In the back, yeah.
Yeah, you
that'll-
were showing me when I was here last week. They got some plans.
Is that where poker's going to be played?
Maybe.
A secret poker room.
Poker?
Okay.
Oh, John just woke up.
Yeah, where cigars and whiskey will flow.
Well, we have a social gaming license in Oregon here.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Which means that you can have someone run the poker game and you're not involved.
There you go. Sounds
But
like
he,
jump.
but
Sounds
he,
like
they,
jump.
like what we do every night at Cake Count. So it's not your responsibility. It's run by all privately set up by there, and it just brings in people.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And
Portland social gaming.
stacks the beer tab.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
you guys are having, there's like a bread company that's moving next door? Is that what you were telling me?
Bakery.
Yeah, Dos Hermanos. They're currently on Williams, close to Grains of Wrath. They'll be moving from that location over here.
Well,
Which
good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
They make some good stuff.
You know, nothing says fresh beer like fresh bread.
Yeah.
Fresh pastries.
And then you already got 3 of these food trucks out here already, and it's a nice patio, but well lit. And you were having a music event the last time I was here,
Yes.
so there's going to be a lot more of that.
Lots more of those.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What are the provisions out on the patio at the moment for food trucks?
As of right now, there's 2.
Oh.
There's Los Pueblos, obviously a Mexican food truck. And then there's Hawker Station, and I believe it's like a Singaporean style street food. And Bake on the Run is coming soon, and a handful of others. So
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Stay tuned.
Well, Cartlandia over here at Fracture Brewing.
It's looking like a really good setup for that. So
It looks like it's by the time we get to June, July, everything
this place is going to be rocking.
it's going to be dialed in on the inside and rocking on the outside.
Oh yeah.
So how long before you have your grand opening?
Yeah, you guys just did a soft opening.
no, that technically was the grand opening.
Was it really okay?
For the tap room? But
On the first, right?
yeah, so all of the carts will officially be in as of January 1st.
Oh, killer.
Nice.
How long has it been a brainchild for you to get to permanent space since you've been kind of gypsy brewing and you've been over off of Burnside and doing all that over there at the CBC?
Too long.
Too long.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it. I remember going out to Ross Island and doing the shows out there at the Emptiness.
Yeah.
And between you and Tom, just like, oh yeah, we've got Fracture, we got Juliet, we got all these things, and I was like, okay, well, when are we gonna go sit in your place? And then it was,
And here we are.
and that was a whole year later now, and here we are.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's pretty cool. I get a prost. That's a prost.
Yeah, that's postable.
Prost to that.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Yeah. So it's got to be really a big pleasure to see everything come together. And the fruits of your labor have finally paid off. You've got yourself a brick and mortar. What are your plans for the immediate future?
Well, I'm pretty stoked that this is not just me, but it's a tandem effort with Nee here as well, my
course.
wife. And I'm pushing obviously the beers. That's my passion. That's my background. And I'd say she's equally passionate about what she's doing with the cocktails. So
Ooh, neat. Tell us about the cocktails.
So I create the cocktails are different flavors blended together. So I bring in a lot of flavor from Vietnam and Asian. It's like banden, hibiscus, 5-spice syrup, blend into like the cocktail. So it's like
Nice.
yeah. So like the people come here maybe. Oh, I don't want to drink beer today.
Yeah,
So we can have something else for you guys.
that's
I
great.
like that right off the top.
Tell-
Their hibiscus margarita.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds so subtle.
It
and
just jumps off the menu at
Right.
you. And tell us a little bit about pandan. What's
So
pandan?
the pandan is the leaf that from Vietnam. It's like a green leaf, and then so I took those leaf, blended with the simple syrup, and it's make it like a banden syrup, like green. So they have the technique taste.
And
yeah.
this is a cultural thing over in your part of the world. A lot of people use the pandan leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really
So-
cool. I didn't know anything about this before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
neither
at
me too.
home, at home it's like they use the banana leaf for like tea, sticky rice.
Wow.
Yeah, like put in a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, I was doing some research about it. It's used in like a lot of things that
Already are eating.
that I'm already eating. I just didn't know. So that's really cool. And then you got the Lucky Monkey, which that looks really good because it's bourbon and is that like maple syrup?
It's a lucky money.
Lucky Money. Yeah, that sounds really lucky. That's
wow.
yeah. And then the Saigon Never Sleeps, which is mezcal. John, you'd be into that. You like some
go.
mezcal. And then the Lilikoi
Sour.
sour. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Lilikoi
sour. Pineapple vodka, passion fruit puree,
yeah.
honey, lemon. Oh yeah.
That sounds like your Florida nightclub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like.
Sounds like you're gonna forget your name in about
Instead of Sunday mimosas, how about Sunday sours
There you go.
at Fracture?
Oh, well, we have a lot to get into with Darren and Nee. We're going to talk a lot more about some of the beers they have on tap.
Oh,
and some
yeah.
of the things they have, not just before the end of the year, but
Yeah.
but by coming into next year, some of the events and
we
things
talked
we can
about
look forward to.
yeah, we talked about a couple of them last week.
Yeah.
We teased a couple of the beers that Darren gifted us last week.
But I haven't even opened them yet, so I'll have to try them here.
Yeah. So we're
Fresh.
gonna talk all about that,
Yeah.
and right now we have some music pairings for the beers that we have on the table, and I am drinking I'm doing the Bong Igloo Winter Warmer. It's a Belgian winter warmer. Darren, this weighs in at 8%. That's hefty.
Yeah, no lightweight.
Nah, yeah. You weren't messing around when you came up with this. What was your inspiration here?
This was a collab with Charlie Devereaux of Via.
Oh, wow.
And this is our first time doing a collab together. And yeah, I mean, I brought it. I actually had some yeast in house that I was kicking around the brewery.
Yeah.
And we'd been talking about doing a collab for a while. And I just pitched him the idea of doing something Belgian. He said, yeah.
Nice.
Bounced back and forth some ideas, and we landed on. I mean, the timing was right.
Yeah. Have you done a lot of Belgians before?
In Vietnam, yeah.
Wow.
But not here in Portland yet.
That's fantastic. So,
So it's delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious. Yeah, this is really, really good.
How's the banana notes?
Very, very obvious, but not overwhelming.
It's subtle, but yet apparent.
Yeah, it almost even has just a slight nutty, like.
If I weren't drinking what I'm drinking, I probably would have gone for the. Wait, are you saying you're drinking the Bong Igloo or you're drinking the dark lager?
I'm drinking the Bong Igloo.
Winter warmer.
We will be talking about the dark lager.
Yeah, so that's the one that you gifted me. So I'm not going to drink that here.
No.
But toffee
I
raisin
will.
milk chocolate, that sounds delicious.
Oh, yeah.
But the one I'm going to probably have next is the West Coast Pilsner with passion fruit, lychee, and pomelo. But that's the one you gifted him. So he's already had that one.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking currently the
John,
double IPA Behemoth collab. It's got mangosteen. What is this? Why is this?
I don't
word?
know if I'm saying that. I don't know if I pronounced that word correctly either.
I'm gonna go with mangoes, but papaya and nectarine. This is really good, by the way.
Thank you.
It's super open with the fruit flavors. I really like it.
Yeah.
John, what are you drinking? Oh, I'm sorry. Should have just handed that to you.
I think you got the West Coast IPA.
I got a West Coast IPA.
Oh, there you go.
But I previously I've had the English Dark Mild, which I really liked.
You do like
it's
those.
a Heart of Darkness collaboration.
Yeah.
And I also had the Dark Lager, which I liked, and the New Zealand Pilsner, which I really like too.
Yeah.
So far, you're all for all.
And I've had the hazy IPA, so I've been here a few times.
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Well, I
think
come
you were
here. I come here before I play poker.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
There you go.
Yeah. This is probably going to become one of our regular stops.
Darren, what you're drinking something dark? Are you drinking the dark lager?
Yes,
There you go. Is it dark and lagery?
it is.
We'll get more into your recipes and we'll pick your brain about your beers.
What do we got for music pairings?
Oh, well, let's see here. What do we have?
What do you think would fit the ambiance? What's a good music pairing for Fracture?
This is called Honey Jar from the Wood Brothers.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Let's see. Honey jar, huh? Okay.
Standing on the back of that train.
where your heart must have jumped a track. You put your lips out in the wind and you hope you get some kissing back. Every night you get the same old dream. There's a spoonful of honey where your heart should be, and there's a honey drip off your spoon.
Hey, this is Sean from the Beer Mongers, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
Beer mongers. Where in this urban jungle can I find a decent craft beer?
Look, what's that off in the distance?
Distance? What distance? We're so conveniently located at Southeast 11th Avenue.
Beer
Mongers, bottle shop and tap room. Oh no, what's that?
Don't worry, that's just Damian rooting around in our extensive selection.
So many different beers!
Beer Mongers, bottle shop and tap room.
For more information, visit thebeermongers.com or check out our social media.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer. You can't get so crazy about beer that it becomes obsessive. The second part is about the beer. It means it's about the beer culture. It's about the camaraderie that comes with the first beer. It's not about the beer you're drinking. It's about how you drink it, where you drink it. It's a cultural thing. It can't be a singular event. I mean, they have a word for singular events, and they're not fun.
Hi, I'm Brian Kilty.
And I'm Travis Priest.
We're with Gorgeous Beer.
And you are enjoying the Brew Happy Show.
John, I need more beer.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Might have took the long way. We knew we'd get here someday. They said, I'll bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. Still together, still going strong. You're still the one that I run to.
Yeah, that's how we feel about beer. Still the one we run to every single week, just for you, Brew Happy listeners. We hope that you are enjoying the show as we close out Season 10. This is our 488th episode. I'm very proud that I went back and counted them all.
Really?
Because we hadn't been keep track for a long time.
Oh no, I hadn't.
Not since like COVID.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're actually over 500. There are some lost episodes that have happened along the way. Probably at least about a dozen.
There's a couple I know. So we're right around 490.
Yeah.
I know of for at least two. But on the books.
Yeah.
488.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So March 6th.
Wow.
March
I'm
6th will be
impressed.
our 500th show.
Oh.
We're going to have to do something big.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. All right.
Speaking of something big. Not something good, but something big.
Something big?
Something big.
Okay.
I have confirmed.
Are you changing things up on me?
No.
Oh.
Well.
Oh?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
We could do another segment.
First of all, by the way,
What?
today is December 12th.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 12/12. Is there some beer supposed to be released today?
I don't know.
The Belgian thing, the Abbey thing.
I got a half brother
Abbey
with a
12.
birthday coming up.
Come on, man.
Well, today would have been my grandmother's birthday, but she wouldn't have made it that long.
Oh.
How old would she have been?
She would have been in 11 years. She would have been 101.
Are we getting off topic?
Anyway, she would have been 101, so she wouldn't have been alive. Anyway, I do miss her though. So today was the day that you had to have your submissions in for the theme song.
I'm not very submissive.
Come on, the theme song contest that we had for our listeners.
Oh yeah.
And we've got a couple Yeah, we're gonna listen to them that are not so great.
The new theme song for the opening?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they're not great.
Someone sent stuff in?
Wow.
We're not gonna play them. Though.
Why?
Someone listened to the show?
Good, so
Ryan,
here's the thing.
If you submitted a song and Ryan's being poopy about it, I'm really sorry. You have my condolences.
I think they did it as a funny joke.
Oh, okay.
But I'll have you listen to it later.
Okay.
But it's
did they leave you like a voicemail or something?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll hear it.
All right.
We're not
going to play it, but anyway, we are going to keep it open.
We could do our own.
We could do our own. We might do our own. I know you have a keyboard back there somewhere.
Darren, are you musically inclined?
No. Just say no.
Do you want to write a song for us?
Just say no.
No, he's not going to do that. Okay.
That's why he's brewing beer and not has a gold album somewhere.
He looks like he should be a bass player for like a metal band or something, though.
Well.
No.
Okay.
So we're going to keep it open for a little while longer, end of the new year. Guys, if you feel like you have a good theme song you came up with, original composition between 30 and 60 seconds, send it to us. We'll use it. Up until then,
That'd be great.
We're gonna wing it for a while.
Okay.
Until we get something. We might make something.
So you're just going to rotate stuff in.
Yeah.
And do like a cold open with some music that you found.
Yep.
All right. Beer fans,
But
buckle up for your
weird, funky things that we don't usually listen to on the show.
Yeah, buckle up for a music pairing right off the bat.
But I will tell
beginning of
you,
every show.
I will tell you, I did confirm it over the week.
Okay.
Next week, the 19th. By the way, it's no mystery. By the way, for anyone who's ever listened to this show, that we pre-record our Christmas show. Mm-hmm. We always try to make it seem like we didn't. Like, well, last week was great. This week it's almost Christmas.
Yeah, but last week for us would have been like 25 minutes ago.
I know, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
We always pre-record our Christmas show and we pretend like we don't. Because we're drunk because of we do two shows at once.
Yeah, so
right.
the Christmas show are usually kind of sloshed because we've done 2 rounds of beers and a round of whiskey or scotch.
I was talking to Ryan Finn, our Patreon member, which, by the way, if you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/brewhappy.
Hey,
I was talking to
we
Ryan.
should talk about that more.
Yeah, we should. I was talking to him about it, and I was like, oh, yeah, you got to go back to 2018. We did 2 shows, and we were at John's Marketplace. We were with Nick...
Are you going to do it?
Rick Nickerson.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man.
From Merchant Duvin.
He almost went the other way.
And we had a lot of dark beers with raspberry framboise. He's having tea.
That's a brew of another color.
I know.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm going to be up till 3 o'clock tonight.
Playing poker.
Oh boy.
And we did that show. So we did the Nick show.
Yeah.
And then we did our Christmas show right after, and we were really intoxicated.
Well, yeah, we had some high ABV beers, which is why I try to be a little wiser about such things nowadays.
But now we're going to go fall back into our old ways. So on next week we're going to do a show, and then we're going to record our Christmas show. At the McPolander's Tap Room.
Wow, it took you a really long time to get that out.
What day is this?
Next Monday, the 19th.
Okay.
So,
where are we? Tell me now that you're finished the story.
The McPolander's Tap Room.
For 2 nights?
Yeah.
No, 1 night. But we're going to do 2 shows.
Yeah, well, that's
2 nights.
Yeah.
But, so next week, if you have beer gifts, if you have Christmas gifts, you bring everything you've got, the weird beers, the weird whiskeys.
I do have weird beers.
I know you do, but we're going to do that next week.
You better believe it, man.
Can Darren and Nee come?
I
think you guys should come.
I don't know why not.
Yeah, you guys are invited.
I'll
talk it over with Jeremy and Jen.
Let's talk to Jeremy and Jen first.
Yeah,
it's their house.
They wouldn't care.
They're not gonna care.
They might.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, probably by him.
Means they just bring more whiskey.
He's eventually gonna wind up doing a collab with them, anyways. They're in the industry.
He is.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Well, let's talk to Darren. Let's talk about some of the beers. We've got a brewing and some of the fun things he's dabbling his toes into.
Yeah. So Darren, I love the Bong Igloo Winter Warmer. Are you gonna be doing more Belgians? I have to ask.
Yeah. There's one in the tank right now.
Oh, what is it?
Belgian Dark Strong.
Oh, nice. All right. Yes, the force is strong with this one. I just out of curiosity, have you been out to Monkless?
Yeah. Nee and I were, the last time we were in Bend, we stopped in. Great beers.
Yeah, right on. That's one of my favorite spots. That's what this beer reminded me of.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right up there, man. I can't wait to try the next Belgian you got. What other things you got in the tank there, buddy?
Let's see, what else we got right now? I just did a collab with Marshall of Away Days. We did a Beer de Garde.
Ooh.
Fun. Yeah, looking forward to that one.
Beer de Garde. Nice.
And then, let's see, what else? Yeah, the usuals, West Coast pills, regular pills.
Yeah.
And then some fun stuff, more fun stuff coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. And then, Nee, how are we looking on cocktails? Are there going to be more new cocktails coming out? Like holiday stuff?
So right
Anything
now
special?
it's really close to the holiday, so I think I'm gonna just go over the years, and then I'm maybe gonna make like something with. So we have the event coming in February, and I'm gonna make something with seaweed. So
Seaweed?
something with seaweed. So I'm thinking maybe gonna do
That's exotic.
maybe soju or sake with liquor.
Sochu.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to try that out. That's really cool. And then anything else event-wise coming up for you guys here at Fracture?
Event-wise here, I don't think so. Just some holiday parties.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just rolling into the New Year's.
Good times are rolling.
Like most businesses, they're just trying to get to January 1st.
Yeah. Well, it's a really good time to get people in the door, and
It's a difficult time, actually.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of people traveling. All the things are all messed up for here a few months. Your regular customers, because some are gone,
A lot
some
of
are new.
flux. A lot of flux
until January 1st, when everyone comes back and gets in the same old routine again.
Yeah. Once everybody's done with the whole change step, but I mean, obviously people are interested. I mean, even just while we were setting up, there was a group of people that wandered in the door, and they were like, they were all about it. They were like, let's check this place
They're
out.
ready to go. They're ready for shots.
Well,
I
they
can
got
see them.
those
They're
here.
going shot.
So yeah, that's awesome. Ryan.
Hi.
Hi. He's
Thought you were
over
talking
there.
to- thought you
He's
were talking to
napping.
Darren.
He's napping.
I am.
Oh, what's up?
Uh,
You want to talk to me now?
Yeah.
Oh no, let's talk to Darren more.
Okay.
I do hear the thing is I was thinking about while I was looking at the news.
Normally, I can't get him to shut up.
Well, I was looking at the news, so you were doing your segment with our guest, and I was trying to stay focused on that while I was doing this. But I do want to talk to you about this place. This is really great. What was this place before it became now obviously Fracture Brewing Tap House?
I have no idea.
No, you didn't see it before?
It was
probably Vegas.
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember what it was either.
There's a couple of them that are on the street that are.
I know in the back used to be like a carpentry. It was a carpentry studio.
There you go.
But I don't remember what the front space up here was. I think it was just empty the last time I had been in here.
I can't remember the last time I walked by and was like, "What's this used to be?" Yeah.
Because you drive down 11th and Stark all the time.
All the time.
You just don't go down 10th.
No.
Yeah.
Down here.
Let's talk about the fact that you have a very different brand from the Juliet brand. Let's talk about that. And wow, how there's a bug in my face.
Yeah. What are the differences?
I was gonna say, what are the
distinction?
What makes Juliet and Fracture different, and where's your passion at?
Well, Juliet's just a brand that Kurt Huffman came up with for the airport.
Okay.
Yeah, we essentially brew beer for them.
So is Juliet just kind of isolated to that kind of venue right there?
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Juliet is brewed at Fracture, but they're separate.
Completely. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's over at the Burnside location.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which, are we still enjoying Demo's Pizza over there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did happen to drive by. It looked pretty rocking.
Yeah. They've done a lot more with the building
They have a
since
lot
we were
bigger
last
space
over.
for them open there.
Now, are your guys' beers over there as well?
Not right now. No.
Okay. And Juliet
They
brand
drank it
is
all.
only at the airport, correct?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So if you want Juliet beer, and by the way, when we went to Denver, that's where because it's all the way down at the E gate.
Mm-hmm.
We had I had a hazy. You had I think an
Like 2
amber.
beers. And the English mild I think that they had on.
So great, really good. I mean, I give you a pros because those are some really outstanding beers.
Oh yeah.
It was like having a nice glass of orange juice to start the day with my hazy.
So what beer did I have?
You didn't have one because you had a
That's
double
right.
pour of whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh.
And water.
Yeah.
I'm glad he remembers. I remember none of this.
By the way,
but I'm glad he's here to.
You've been having problems with your memory lately. You're worrying me.
He went to the doctor.
That's why you got to ask him what happened. What did he do then?
Boy.
He went to the doctor, by the way.
Okay.
So like 3 days after we went to Vault 31.
Yeah.
The phone rings.
Yeah.
I'm at work.
Yeah.
It's like 11 o'clock.
I got one of these calls too.
John goes, "Hey." I was like, "Hi, John." He goes, "When we left Vault 31, did you lose your memory?"
Yeah. Did you
I was like, "No, Aunt Bethany from Christmas Vacation."
I'm not good on gin.
So I go, "No, why?" He goes, "I can't remember a single thing for the last 2 days." And I was like, "That sounds like you, man." He's like, "Okay, just wanted to make sure. Going to the doctor, bye."
I love how your impression of John
Yes.
it sounds more like Gilbert Godfrey.
Exactly.
Everybody. Yeah. So I was like, "Okay." And then my coworker was like, "What was that?" I was like, "That's my uncle, and he's having memory issues."
He's
He's
having
like,
memory. Well, it's hereditary. It's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Mom just tell us what was going to happen.
"Did she have dementia or all
Oh
Alzheimer's?"
my God, she had all the memory problems.
Luckily,
wow.
we've talked about a lot of our
Luckily, here's the difference between
adventures
me and her,
and things
though.
in your life
Luckily,
on the show.
he's
No, listen.
he's-
Here's the difference between us.
He's been recorded on.
So I get foot massages every week.
Oh,
and
okay.
body massages, so I'm flexible.
That'll help.
Because my mom's problem was she kept bouncing off the ground
Oh.
with her head.
Oh.
And so repeated.
You're not supposed to do that.
No, repeated concussions.
John, I need
month
more
after
beer.
month is not really a healthy system.
No.
And sort of deteriorates the brain part by bouncing
You're
off
trying
the
so
concrete.
hard. I'm sorry, I have to. He's laughing. You're trying not to laugh.
So my whole goal is to not bounce off the concrete.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes, I am also exasperated.
Okay. Well, so we're luckily for all of you and the listeners and John, he can remember what he did the night of the shows, but no other nights of the week.
No, only when I'm drinking.
Except
So
for when
it's-
you were at the
No, I
airport.
played poker. I remember that.
It's
I
a good
had
thing,
2 aces
yeah,
right
yeah.
off the bat.
It's a good thing we've been doing a podcast for the last 10
Right.
years.
Yeah,
I
Jesus.
remember
We
the
can always,
drinking part.
yeah, we can always just
shit.
go back and
And I remember
listen.
the OSU Oregon State game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was drinking all day there.
Because he stormed the field.
Yeah, we stormed the
guy.
field. That was
Holy
fantastic.
shit.
You
This
see
guy.
that game? That was unbelievable.
Hey, remember what I said at the beginning of this month? It's all just going to be a drunken mess through December. Welcome to
boy.
it.
Yeah,
Welcome
yeah.
to it.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yes.
Oh shit. Darren, did you have anything else you wanted to talk about between Fracture and any other projects, any fun things coming up? You said you had some holiday events, but what about the new year? What's the new year look like for you?
Nee and I are gonna go back to Vietnam for a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, much needed.
Is it much warmer there?
It's always warm there. It's like Florida year round.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
So Florida.
Well, I take that
Florida
back.
has 3 areas.
Yeah.
They do the northern part, the middle part, and then that Miami part south that never gets cold. But Tampa gets cold.
Yeah. So Saigon is like warm.
I'm pretty sure that
tropical year round.
So you just sweat the whole time.
You get used to it. Yeah, it's nice.
I can tell you
But you
right now,
still
it
sweat.
doesn't snow in Vietnam.
Yeah, Nia would get like really pissed off at me
No
because
snow?
No.
she thought I had like the
Never.
worst fashion over there because all I wore was a t-shirt
Yeah, because you sweat all the time.
and shorts and flip-flops year round.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yes, that's what you do.
Yeah, except in Florida, I was rather fond of the
But you
floral
were
prints.
you were above Miami.
Of course
There's
you
quite
were.
a difference between Miami and Naples and.
I mean,
Fort
there were some
Myers.
frosty mornings there in like
Never
January,
frosty
but
in Miami.
that's
Not
it.
in front. Yeah, it's
No,
all.
never-
I was
all
just
never in
down
Miami.
there.
The west side
Those
is
was
totally
75. The
different.
highs were 90.
Yeah.
And just humid as hell. We just like drip sweat the whole freaking time. I lost like 5 pounds in 10 days.
But the only places that it might be colder is in the
And
mountains
this was
of
just
Vietnam.
10 days ago.
But
Right.
it doesn't snow.
And I come
in the
back
north,
here.
in the north, like the farthest part, because you're getting up close to the China border.
Right.
Um,
Fair.
and
more normal
it can
weather.
snow up there for sure.
Yeah.
But
and
but
be
but down
normal
in the main,
seasons.
like the
Saigon.
closer you get towards the ocean, the more south you go.
How close
Yeah.
are you to? How close is that to the equator? Do you know degrees wise? Where is the equator from Saigon?
Jesus, that's
South
Good
of
question. Google it, John.
Because that,
I got it. Just talk. You just
that's
talk
how
to
you
him.
determine the temperature of where you are. How
Right.
close you are to the equator.
Let me look. I'm looking at
You know
a
where?
map.
So Salem, interesting fact. So there's 90 degrees each way, right? Salem's 45 degrees. So Salem's halfway between the equator and the North Pole. So, which means we're sort of halfway between
Thank you,
the
John.
equator and North Pole.
All right. Well, that was a great geography segment.
Oh, there you go.
I honestly did not know that Vietnam had a similar thermal profile as Florida.
The South for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
Long and skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
S and S.
Probably smells better though. Florida primarily smells like a swamp. Like just you get off the plane and it's and then when people water their lawns.
So there are chickens around in
even worse.
Vietnam in the hot area all the time too? Chickens running around?
Chickens? Oh, yeah.
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 You know why? You have to have them.
Okay,
they
so
eat the bugs. Because
so
it never freezes.
Here you go, John. Here you go. Here's the equator.
Well, just tell me how. Oh,
There's Australia.
Let's say Capricorn. So it's like Capricorn's 20 degrees.
Yeah,
So
23 degrees.
23. There you go. 23
Yeah,
above
so
it.
it is. It's pretty damn close.
See, where is that to? Get over here to.
I can't.
freaking-
I can't.
God damn it, to America.
I can't. It's a different map.
You gotta go the other way.
Different map. Different map. Different map. I just tried to get you as close as here. There you go. So there's South America. There's Brazil, Argentina, Africa.
Pretty close to Florida.
I mean, it's actually closer to the equator than Florida is, Vietnam, but not by a lot, because your 23 is below Florida. The 23rd.
So if I went to Vietnam, I'd probably be right at home.
You'd be cozy.
Yeah. You'd be like, I could wear all my old gear.
But here's the thing.
Break out my Bermuda shorts and my sandals.
Dolphin shorts.
Yeah, dolphin shorts.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bring them back.
We'll let you guys attest to this, but I'm almost sure because you have more tropical forests that it is a little more wet and musty there than it is in Florida, where it's mostly just sand. It's a lot more sand than. Am I wrong?
A lot more sand where?
In Florida than there is in Vietnam.
No, there's no sand in Florida.
There is.
No, they import it from Bermuda.
What are you talking about,
you mean
man?
the ocean waves it in?
You're not from there, right?
There's more rainforest, isn't
No,
there?
but I was just there and I
Or
just did all
tropical
the
forests?
tours.
Yeah, in parts, but it's kind of trippy because even in the South, she took me a few times. There's like spots where there's legit sand dunes.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
they're like, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess you get both then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would expect it to be more humid and sweaty in Vietnam than in Florida.
I don't know, man. I think.
Well, it might be.
I
but it
remember.
doesn't mean you
I
got
remember days when
sand.
the humidity,
There-
the humidity
there
and the
are.
heat was like 112.
That's fair.
I mean, there's microclimates everywhere.
they're
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I guess when the ocean's there's going to be sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what a beach
Not
is.
necessarily. In Florida, it's all mangroves.
Well, and then in North Carolina, it's like rocks.
Okay.
There's not even sand. It's like rocks.
There you go.
You Vancouverians, man. I'm telling you.
We like it here, though.
You got to get out more.
No, we love it here.
I
See
did.
the world.
The mangrove, they're horrible beaches in Florida.
Yeah.
You get stuck, you die.
Tailor-made.
Well, I don't know. You've never been to Siesta Key.
Oh, hey.
I'll take you to Siesta Key.
Key doesn't sound like a good beach to me. Key is made. You know what Key is? It's made up of mangroves.
Yeah.
Darren's enjoying himself a lot.
You know what a
on this show.
mangrove is? Like a horrible plant.
I know what a mangrove is.
anything with
I've
it.
actually slept in a mangrove tree.
That's a great
That
story,
sounds
Huck
really
Finn.
uncomfortable.
I don't know.
All
You
right.
got to find the right spot.
Should we take a break?
Yes.
I think we need more beer. What's next on the beer list?
I'm gonna go with the dark lager.
Darren, are you going to get another? What are you going to get? He might.
I'm not sure.
You know, we should have that Christmas beer.
I just had it.
Why don't we just wait?
No, we should have it. They're not going to be around. We'll have the Christmas beer. I got a little Christmas beer. It's a triple bock.
Yeah, sounds good.
We can
Yeah,
open
it's
that.
a
Oh,
size
that's right. John brought something to
it's
share.
It's like crazy ass desserty. It's sort of sweet,
Oh.
but it's also 14%.
Yeah. Did you make it?
Damn.
No, I don't make it. I don't make.
He
beer.
does not make beer.
I drink beer.
He drinks the beer. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've learned. You know what I've learned through all this stuff about the beer thing? It's way too hard for me to make beer
There you go.
Yeah.
because it takes way too much brains.
I have all the gear and equipment, and I still won't make the beer.
Yeah.
I intend to make the beer. For years, I would like wash the equipment. I'd plan the beer. I'd talk about it here on the show. Did I ever make the beer, guys?
No.
No, never made the beer. But I drink a lot of beer. I'm really good at naming beers. Darren, if you're like, gosh, what do I name this beer?
Not true.
Get me on the phone.
No, he's not good at that.
I am too.
That's why none of your names for our beer stuck. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take a break.
We've only done one.
I'm going to get a small pour of the West Coast Pilsner, and that'll be delicious. I'm excited for that. You're going to get...
I'm going to get the dark lager.
There you go.
You're right, Florida's 27.5 degrees.
Yeah, I was a little bit above 23, so there you go.
You guys did your homework.
Well, Google is a magnificent thing.
Yeah, you know, what
I'm
the
not
hell?
pulling up my geography book
I'm
from
telling
8th
you,
grade,
I
that's for
can't
sure.
believe how easy college would have been if with like
fucking Google.
This now, because I remember in college, I had to go library for everything.
Yeah.
For
So
everything.
did I.
And some of that stuff was
So I spent
inaccurate
all
because
my time in library looking through books.
I knew how to read a map by the time I was 6.
Yeah, but still, everything's at the library. You can't get it.
I knew what
anywhere
bugs I
else.
could and couldn't eat
I
in the
hated
wild by
that.
the time I was 11.
Now everything's in your apartment or your.
You ate a lot of bugs.
Because a
Your
camp
dorm
master
room.
told me if you need to survive in the wild.
My sister once ate a caterpillar.
That's probably not a good idea.
She thought it was a French fry.
Yeah, that's.
I probably ate chocolate dip caterpillar, so you know.
Okay.
It's a lot of chocolate dip
Let's
things.
just go ahead and move on.
Can we turn on the music now?
How about
Yeah.
chocolate dip grasshoppers were interesting. It tastes like Nestle's Crunch.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
A friend of mine, she cries at night and she calls me on the phone. Sees babies everywhere she goes and she wants one of her own. She's waited long enough, she says, but still he can't decide. Pretty soon she'll have to choose and it tears her up inside. She is scared, scared to run out of time. I see my folks, they get
Jen. Jeremy. Brew Happy.
I'm John Paul from Paul Cigars. Everyone knows I think craft beer is awesome, but so is my huge selection of cigars. You can get all your favorite tobacco products at any one of my conveniently placed locations in Beaverton, East Vancouver, and my headquarters store on Jansen Beach. Our wide selection and helpful staff will make your visit so very satisfying. You might even want to have a beer to celebrate. So come on in and check us out. For more information, contact us at paulcigars.net.
Hi, this is the Green Goddess of Portland, here to bring interior wilding to your space. Offering local consultations, weekly plant care, pest solutions, rare plant curation and sales. This houseplant hobby has cultivated a worthy collection backed by knowledge and experience. And now I want to help you make your business beautiful. Contact Bronwyn, the Green Goddess, at greengoddessbotanic@gmail.com and Green Goddess Botanic on Instagram.
Hey, I'm with
Natalie Baldwin, and I'm with
Annie Aviles,
and we're at Breakside Brewing, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
John, I need more beer.
back to the Brew Happy Show. We want to thank you, the listener. We usually do this little thank you at the beginning of the show, but we were so caught up in our fun with Darren and me here at Fracture Brewing, we forgot to tell you thank you. So we want to say it now. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for following us and subscribing, liking the show, wherever you do that, whether that be on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, whatever podcast app you're listening to. Make sure you are hitting that subscribe button so you can get reminders like on Spotify. Spotify lets you know when new episodes drop, so make sure you hit that like button and follow us. We do appreciate that very, 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 very much. And of course, if you want to support the show, which we very greatly appreciate as well, your hard-earned dollars, go to patreon.com/brewhappy. $1 helps. $5 gets you some swag. And more than that, we start to get in some of the things that are fun for you, like coming on the show, paying it back forward, getting you beers, repping your business if you have a business, all those sort of things. So we do appreciate you guys, and we always like to take the time, especially at the end of the year, as the end of the season comes to an end, just to remind you how much we are appreciative of you. So thank you so much, you guys. Let's get back to the show. We've got lots to talk about. We've got news. We've got some winter beer. We've got some whiskey. We've got all kinds of fun things here at Fracture with Darren and Nee Provenzano.
All right.
A bunch of bottles clinking, things happening.
Clinking.
All right, before we do anything else, I took a sip of this Pilsner, by the way. Darren, this is...
Is that the regular or the New Zealand?
This is the West Coast Pilsner.
West Coast.
Yeah.
Really great. Just
Thank you.
So light, so easily I could just probably drink 2 or 3 of these back to back and feel just righteous.
I'm sure you would feel righteous.
The dark, yeah, and I can't say enough good things about the dark lager. That's a solid beer right there.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Let's try your funky beer. What is this beer? What is this Christmas Bock?
That's here, read it.
All right, I'll read it.
It's a triple Bock. 14%.
Oh,
holy shit.
God, that's like
Austrian triple Bock, 14% authentic.
It's a traditional Christmas beer. It's a little sweet.
It's a little on the sweet side. It's like somebody took one of the California raisins and crushed them up into a beer.
Eggenberg Castle Brewery.
You see why it's in such a small can.
14%. There's not a damn description on this thing.
Yeah, what are you going to say about it?
But it was
raisin
beer.
beer.
Wait, I checked it in, so there's probably a description online.
Yeah, there's 2 words as a description on there. Raisin beer.
Right.
You know, so I already said, well, I've had enough of that.
Yeah. All right, let me try this thing.
Okay, well, that's
Darren's going to put it in his mouth.
That was interesting.
Slossen Eigelberg, 20 IBUs. It is a microbrewery in Bordeaux, Obersteinreit.
Yeah, that's pretty darn close.
Obersteinreit?
Yeah, of course. I know. I'm German. I think
yeah, you've been there once.
Yeah, I've been once, dude. I've taken 4 years of it in college and been there half a dozen times.
Oh,
okay. Brewed only once a year on December 6th. Wait a minute. How did we get this? Is this from last year?
Probably from last year. Probably it's aged.
One day before my birthday.
This is aged for 10 months before bottling. There we go.
10 months.
For 10 months.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So
That
this
explains
is from
why.
last year.
Yeah.
Served with hearty, robust dishes and desserts, in particular with chocolates, or as an after-dinner drink by itself. It's sweet,
it's meant to be dessert.
Malty, boozy, and smooth.
I'm not gonna lie. I
you get used to it, don't you?
I actually
agree with the first
really
few.
like it.
Yeah.
I actually really like it. This is great.
You start working at it a little bit.
You know what it is? It's kind of almost a when you have the roast goose dinner and it's all very bland, and then you have rich, like almost like when you retire
Goose is bland?
It can be.
Really?
I'm saying like roast duck or something. You have a very big, like very hearty, savory meal for Christmas, and then you drink a little bit of this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
Like,
yeah.
But you know, you follow that with, don't you? The opposite of that.
The whiskey that you brought?
Ultra Pete.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We have discovered on the
we
show
have
that
the extremes. You get them back together. You
Yeah.
pull yourself back to
Pete, Pete and sweet go
Pete
together.
and sweet. No, they don't. They're the opposite.
They're the opposite. They don't go together.
Yeah, but they.
Peat and sour go together.
There you go.
Pete and sour.
But not peat and sweet.
Not
no.
Pete and sweet.
That is what you have as Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap settle down for a long winter's nap. That's what that is.
What do you think of that, Darren? What do you think of that beer?
Darren's going to brew that next
Christmas
week.
beer.
I like the Ardbeg.
He says, I'm like, it's almost like I can put it on my pancakes in the morning.
It's so
Is
good.
it crazy ass sweet though, this?
Nee, did you try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Is
crazy ass sweet.
Good?
It's good. It's good. I just don't like the sweetness.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
So,
It's sweet.
It's
Here's the
really
thing is,
sweet,
I
yeah.
found if
She's
you just
sweet
keep-
enough already.
If you just keep drinking it, you get used
we
to
don't.
it.
Yeah, I think I'm with her on this.
Because I was committed to
it's
a
a little
whole-
over the top for me.
I was committed to a whole can last night, and it was for the
on your own.
Yes, half the can. It was brutal, but then
He goes, "What are you
but
doing?"
then it just really. Oh.
Yeah, you didn't have 4 other people to pawn this off on.
By the way, I will
Wife
say
was driving.
By the way, I will say this as a narrative for life. Usually it's not the more you have, the better it gets, because the more punches to the face you get, it's not any better, it's to get worse. So it's not always the nice way to round that phrase out, but this particular phrase, yes, the more
Are
you
you
have,
describing it as a sweet punch in the face?
pretty fucking much.
He needs more Ardbeg to
Kapow!
get that taste of that Christmas beer out of his mouth.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh my God!
Well,
right? You have to admit the thing sort of lingers, doesn't it?
we're gonna linger
Well, you
our
have to let it linger.
we're gonna linger our way into Whiskey Corner for this week's edition.
It's time.
Here we go.
Come guess me this riddle, what beats pipe and fiddle, what's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? What best wets your whistle, what's clearer than crystal, sweeter than honey and stronger than steam? What can make the dumb talk, what can make the lame walk, what's the elixir of life and philosopher's stone? And what helped Mr. Brunel to dig the Thames tunnel, sure wasn't it whiskey from Aldinishon? So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows
Done?
and raising your joys. And boys, I'd half wonder if lightning and thunder was made from the
baby.
plunder
Anyone
of
else done?
whiskey, me boys.
Oh, we are back with Whiskey Corner with our friend and our patronage of John Paul from Paul Cigars.
Was that John when he was a young lad?
Long yard, lad. That's what it is.
Good. Nice.
If you want to get some Paul cigars, go to paulcigars.net, or you can visit one of his
I just
locations.
discovered whiskey like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I didn't even drink whiskey before I was 60.
His whole life.
Do you want to hear a funny story? Not a funny story. It's a true story. But do you want to hear a story?
Sure.
Both of the big bottles, the bottles that John gave us last week.
This isn't a euphemism?
No.
Okay.
Both the bottles of whiskey, the Smoky and the ex Oloroso barrel that he gave us from last week.
Yes.
Gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I actually held on to mine.
Gone.
Yes.
My brother and I enjoyed them last night.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
And we had one of the 4 Christmases we have during the December season.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell. And so I brought those 2 whiskeys, and then I brought the Phaedrus IPA, the fresh hop IPA from over the summer, and then I brought the Weiss beer pumpkin beer that they just did back in October with me as well. And so we had those 2 beers and those 2 whiskeys, and we were feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother did happen to like, though, more the Smoky.
Whoa.
Oh, he
The
did.
Smoke It To Me. Yeah.
How much smoke does he like?
He does like the smoke. He likes the peat. He likes, he does like the peat. I would say probably more than the sherry.
Here's the thing
but
is
he enjoyed the sherry. He liked the sherry. That's why I started with that.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Yeah, good thing you start with that.
Well, I
You
took
can't
the
go
lesson right off of John. I said
There you go.
if we're gonna start with anything, we're starting with sherry, and then we'll go to the peat. And he goes,
later.
okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
you gotta do that
Yeah.
last.
But he liked the sherry, but he liked the smoke.
There you go. Well, there's smoke and there's peat.
Well, but that one was more smoky. That was the one that was
right.
the bacon.
You're right.
Yeah,
It was a smoky one,
that
and
was
it's hard to get that too extreme.
That's the
either
one
on
Brown
the
even
number.
said.
It's more.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
easier to get the peat extreme than the smoke.
Yeah.
And the smoke's not from Isla. The smoke's from the mainland.
Right.
Right. And the peat's from the Isla. So
Bronwyn
there's a
definitely
difference.
isn't into the peat. I like the peat to a certain extent.
Yeah, you're not into it either.
No, the hardcore.
I am.
No,
Either you are or you're not.
I've watched
I
you
like
a
a
couple
little bit
times.
of pit.
And you know what they need
Yeah.
for a drink
He
here?
likes all the peat.
You guys have an espresso martini?
Oh, gotta turn it on.
You know, you can, because you make it with Lafroy.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
That
go.
sound good.
What?
Oh, you don't have
Wait
the
a minute,
coffee
what?
though.
We can make some.
There you go. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's like
yeah, not right now, but
no.
Yeah.
But that's sort of a big drink.
Darren's like, what? I'll
like
take some.
in England,
Yeah.
it's espresso martinis.
Yeah.
It's just a weird thing.
Let's talk about the Glendronach.
We'll start with that first because it's sherry.
That's what I'm drinking. I love it.
That's a single barrel.
I love a single barrel, and I love a sherry.
I do love a sherry as well.
2008, it's a 12-year. It's it's a big barrel because there were 628 bottles, and this is the 349th
Pour this
bottle.
back in this can so I can have some of that sherry.
There you go. This is a 59.8%, so it's cask strength. These guys are specialized in sherry.
Did you like that?
That
was a proper process. Oh, that was way too much.
You poured
way too much.
You poured the raisin beer back in the raisin beer can, and then you swished the glass with your
Pilsner.
Pilsner.
To make room for my sherry.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that works perfect.
He
knows about the lightness.
John's been teaching me, and I listen.
You know what, though?
That works.
Also, my brain still works. So.
You take this and you throw some sherry in it.
Oh,
then
well,
you're rolling.
Well, that's right. Okay. Well, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers. Bottoms up.
Nee is laughing her ass off at you two.
He's my uncle. I've named him Uncle John.
Uncle John?
Oh.
You know, I'm the king of mixing. You'd be surprised at stuff. You know, here's the thing is, so I usually go to a brewer, and they give me, they have sour beers and have, a tart sour beer.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, bring me the sour beer over there. And I bring my peat stuff, and we mix the peat in the sour beer. You can't believe how good it tastes. It's the weirdest. It's weird.
We did that last week. It was amazing.
It's amazing.
He loves
and people
it.
Every brewer in the world is going what? You don't have a sour beer right now. I mean a tart one.
No, so we had.
You know what I mean by a tart, because in Florida,
like a kettle sour almost.
Yeah, because I was in Florida and they had 30 beers on and 25 were sours, but they weren't tart sours. They were light, easy drinking sours. You know what I mean? I kept expecting because up here when you see sour, sometimes it can be tart.
Cheers. This is a great.
Cheers.
This sherry is.
You like the sherry?
That's good stuff.
It is a good stuff. You know what's so great is I get single bottles from them from South Malt Whiskey Society too. They're big in putting out their casks.
What's let me see the description on the back of that thing.
There you go. It's called Sherry.
Each year,
with
our master blender specially selects a handful of individual casks from the warehouses of Glendronach Distillery to be bottled at Glendronach Cask Bottling.
Yeah.
With maturing whiskeys dating back to as far as 1968. There is an exquisite selection of barrels, hogsheads, puncheons, and butts.
Puncheons.
Puncheons and butts
Puncheons.
to choose from. Each cask bottling is bottled from a single cask, which is displayed truly the remarkable characteristics of malt whiskey contained within, having developed exceptionally during the long maturation process. Yeah, that's true. There's definitely complexity to this, although, yes, it's obviously whiskey and it's got some sherry notes in it, but it's way more than that. And this is where I wish it was the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society description, because the way they describe it is phenomenal.
Oh,
that's true. But here's the difference with them. This distillery, so a lot of distilleries that do sherry-based stuff, they'll age it for the first 6 or 8 or 10 years in just a bourbon barrel.
Oh,
and the last 2 years in a sherry barrel.
Yeah.
Just the last 2 years. And then they call it a sherry thing. So it adds some sherry to it, too. But these guys, they put the stuff in the sherry barrels to begin with.
Oh.
So the whole length, even if it's only 10 or 12 years, the whole time is in a sherry barrel.
And you can tell.
Because it gets so much more sherry in it, where the other one's we got some sherry, but 80% of the time we were in a non-sherry barrel.
Love sherry barreled Scotch. Darren, Nee, what do you folks think about what we got going on here? You guys shared some beer with us. We're sharing some spirits with you. How do you feel?
I haven't got into this one yet. I'll let Nee.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was going to say, have Nee try it first. I will say that when you get just a little bit of sherry, you can always taste it at the tip, but the rest of it's going to be more that first barrel fill.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think,
This one's
Nee?
a lot more.
It's really smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
But it's
sweeter.
sponge a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as
I
sweet
love
as that beer
the-
you just had, huh?
I know that
Yeah.
beer. So I mix that beer and that sherry thing of that. Yeah.
Yeah. You like it?
That's
I
good.
love it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really good.
I like it too. It's definitely
I like
Glendronach.
I like the color more than anything. The fact that you have such a nice reddish color and hue to it really makes it more of a. And I think sherry definitely during the Christmas season makes such a better and rounded out.
Yeah, I
feeling.
think it's got a kind of a festive spark to it.
That's-
Darren, what do you think?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think someone that drinks bourbon. I mean, I'm definitely not a spirit aficionado, but I'd say someone that drinks bourbon would probably would
That's a good crossover. That's a good crossover
Yeah, I mean,
for a
there's a lot of
that
beer.
works because
there's a lot of,
I myself am a bourbon drinker.
There's a lot of kind of like spicy barrel character, a lot of vanillin that I'm getting from it. So it's
So
nice.
wait, here's something interesting. So most of the sherry made in the world, no one drinks sherry. I have some sherry, but most people don't drink sherry. But they make a lot of sherry, and what they make the sherry for is to treat barrels
for aging. Yeah.
and then they treat it with the sherry.
I've
and
only
then
ever
they-
used it for cooking.
Well, and then they dump it
different.
out into the gutter, and then they sell the barrels to the Scots.
Ah.
And they make money that way, and yet the product just goes into the
You know what I'm gonna do?
sewer.
Ryan, you got it. You had an idea for a second there.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, and I've talked about this drink before, but this is actually a perfect Scotch or whiskey to go into what I would consider a Boston warmer. Now I have
Boston warmer?
Yeah, you're right.
A
yes.
Boston warmer is not very complex, but it is in the way that it's built. It is hard pressed apple cider.
Okay.
That is warmed over the stove.
Oh.
With nothing in it. It's just warmed over the stove
And you
because
put
the
that in
microwave
there.
the microwave doesn't do good. You do a shot of whiskey, you do a shot of rum, and then you do a half shot of what I would like to do. I like
Pineapple rum.
No.
Oh.
You can do pineapple rum,
Havana Club rum.
that's good. Yeah, Havana Club. So you do one shot of whiskey, one shot of rum, and then you do a half shot, and I use peach brandy. But you can use any brandy of your choosing, but I use peach brandy because it has different stone fruit notes that you
peach
don't
brandy is
get.
fantastic.
But with the apple, so it's a Boston warmer is those three liquors with some apple juice, about a cup and a half of apple juice. That sherry whiskey would be perfect.
Perfect.
So here's what I'm going to do for our Christmas show.
Okay.
So I'm going to give him the rest of that bottle.
I'm going to bring
You
that.
need more than that?
No, that'll be fine.
I got lots of stuff
I'm
like
going
that.
to I'm going to bring over a jug of apple juice, and we're going to warm up some apple juice
Oh,
while
yeah,
we're doing the
we'll
show.
make our own thing.
And we'll do Boston warmers for our Christmas show at the McPollins.
Yes. So you better take that bottle with you. I
Okay.
forget.
I'll bring it with me.
we
Also,
go.
did I mention I told you.
Yes.
Because I asked you what
Right.
your recommendation was.
Right.
So
yes.
Next week,
Uh-huh.
I got as a gift for my birthday a age your own whiskey kit. So this week I went and bought 190 proof of grain whiskey.
Okay.
And we're going to age our own whiskey and flavor it.
Oh.
And then we're going to drink it right here on the show.
Oh, hey.
So here's the thing.
So
is,
in about
I have some sherry.
8.5 weeks.
You want to age that barrel with sherry first?
No.
Okay, just curious.
But we might do it as a second round, but
How about cognac? I got extra cognac.
Oh, cognac would be nice.
I know.
What do you think of
I
cognac,
got
guys?
some cognac shit.
I'm not Winston Churchill, so
How
the
about
answer is
rum?
no. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some
who-
rum shit going.
Where's all the rum?
Where's all the rum going?
Yeah, age the barrel with rum first.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a barrel though; it's a glass. You're aging
Oh,
aging
never mind
it in
there.
a glass.
Yeah, never mind.
In a
Glass?
decanter.
How do you age it in a glass?
Well, you just because it's more of a steep.
Ah.
You get wood chips.
Oh, got it.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay.
And then you get spices and you steep them and you let
Okay.
them age for about 3 to 4
Yeah.
weeks each.
You can
Yeah.
put
You're
mushrooms
flavoring.
in that,
You're
right?
You could
Yeah,
be
that would be awesome.
tripping.
No, little mushrooms in there and have it
Aging.
steeped. That would be fantastic.
It's a steep, yeah.
Yeah.
Yours right, though. It's more of a steep.
Yeah.
Mushrooms would be
But
great.
I'll show you the kit. It's actually
I'm just telling you. Mushrooms would be
John
great.
wants mushrooms.
Yes, in the steep. Are you kidding me? That would be fantastic.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's
What
a
would be
whole.
better?
That is a brew of another color.
Right.
Let's
Wow.
do some news.
Okay, and then we gotta go.
Yeah, then we gotta get the hell out of here.
No, the game doesn't start for another 2 hours.
Okay.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, but Darren
Oh,
and
wait.
me want to go home.
You're right.
Yeah.
I can hit beer mongers.
Pike's Brewing new Ballard taproom is now open. I'm very excited for that. Pike Brewing, they changed their can design. They got a new location. It's now open. Go check that out down in the Ballard district in Seattle. Give them some love. They need some love. Chuckanut Brewing celebrates 1 year.
We were just there last week.
I'm going to go see if Bryant's available for poker tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, we love that guy.
1 year on Friday, December 16th. We are so excited for them. And guess what? They've put their barrel-aged stout into bottles.
Yeah!
So you can take it home with you, baby.
Yes.
It's
It's the best place for it to go.
There you go. It's got some peaty whiskey notes in there. It's got a little smokiness. It's delicious. We've had it before.
Yeah.
Starting
it's
at
true.
4 p.m., the anniversary celebration will take place at Chuckanut, and they're going to have some pop-up food partners. So go check out Beasts, Farmer and the Beast from Smash Burgers Pub and Patio.
Yeah.
And get that until they sell out. So enjoy that. Ecliptic Brewing releases Cryo Frozen Fresh Double IPA, part of their Cosmic Collaboration series. Another beautiful beer from Bear Lake, the Frozen Fresh Hop Double IPA.
Okay.
It's based on a recent proprietary product from Yakima Chief Hops.
Proprietary product.
That it debuted nationally in Sierra Nevada Cryo Fresh Hop Torpedo IPA earlier this fall.
Huh.
This will be on the 14th, so just a couple days from now, in 16-ounce cans and on draft.
Okay.
Look for that. I'm excited for that.
Not bad.
Not ever bad. 10 Barrel Brewing presents its 5th annual Pearl Ball.
Oh.
Yeah, Pearl Ball, Saturday, December the 17th from 6 p.m., here it is, to 2 a.m.
Now, why do they call it the Pearl Ball? Is it at the location that's in the Pearl?
Yes, it is.
I see.
Yeah, so off of Flanders here in Portland, Oregon.
Uh-huh.
From 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., so that's something John might attend
Ooh.
if he were listening. Full buffet, live music, and entertainment and more. Tickets are $50 off for a pre-sale and $65 at the door. And how 10 Barrel does fancy, this is what you're going to expect. A full amount of delicious beers, lots of different fun things, DJs, musics, dancing, all kinds of fun things.
That's a lot of fun.
And whiskey flights, as Argyle Winery will be serving champagne flights as well.
Argyle!
And Jameson will be on hand as well. You guys enjoy that. December 17th is coming Saturday from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. John, did you hear all that?
Yeah, sure I did.
No, you didn't. You loser. That's okay.
He's over there flapping his gums.
I know. Dogfish Head reveals 2023 beverage release calendar. It's early, too, by the way.
Yeah, 2023. That's great.
Lots of new things like the new Citrus Squall that will be a year-round beer. Also now in cans is their art series, which is going to be coming out. Also the Hazy Squall, which is a new beer coming out in July.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Also the Crush Variety 8-pack starting in March, and the new Grapefruit and Pomegranate Vodka Crush.
Oh.
Those are the canned cocktails that Dogfish Head has been producing.
Okay.
As well as their foolproof spirits are also coming out again as well. You guys look forward to that and many, many more things for the release calendars.
It's a most wonderful time for a beer.
That's right. Ninkasi Brewing presents the 2022 Slayer Ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Saturday, the December 17th. Also, the same day as the one from, what did I just say?
It is a good winter seasonal.
It's a good day, yeah.
The Slayer?
The Slayer Ball from 6 to 10 p.m. December 17th at Ninkasi down in Eugene. That's going to be a fun one. Candy Apple Blue will be the live music there starting at 8 p.m. There's going to be a photo booth, plenty of Winter Slayer Ale available. Make sure you go, and it is, of course, a 21 and over. That's only $10 for general admission. $55 includes third floor VIP lounge snacks and beer.
Yeah.
So enjoy that. Go down and hang out with our friends at Ninkasi.
Ninkasi.
Hey, the Tiny Bubble Room is going to be putting off a 2022 North Portland Winter Beer Festival.
That's great because that's over near my house.
That was already done. That was it was Saturday and Sunday. My bad. Sorry.
What are you doing? You're going too far back in the timeline. Now you're just disappointing me.
I'm sorry.
Want to tell me about other things I missed?
No, but this one is going to be great. The Lemon Drop Cider from Portland Cider Company. That's going to be dropping.
Okay.
Sweet tart Meyer lemons provide a balanced citrus flavor, which is enhanced with delicate notes of steeped elderflower.
Yes.
Lots of complexity there. I'm excited for that. I like a good lemon.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Winter Beer Tasting Panel ranks some of the best holiday ales of 2022. This one actually, John might want to jump into. I'll let John jump into this one if he wants to jump into this, John.
John?
John. Yes. We're going to be ranking. This is a ranking of the best holiday ales of 2022, and these are some of the best from around the city. And we're going to see what some of these notes are here. We have people like Michael Perozzo, Ezra, Don, and Neil. These are some of the beers from around the area that are for holiday ales in 2022. Cold Fire Brewing Little Brown Owl.
Where's this
What
at?
other color would it be?
Yeah, I don't know. This is here in Portland for the 2022 holiday ales.
Oh.
And our friends over at New School Beer put this list together. Cold Fire Brewing Little Brown Ale. It's rich, robust. It's with a touch of sweetness, not too overly, but a little roasty on the notes there. Don't know if you guys had that one. Or the Red Hook Winter Hook.
Oh, yes, I've had that.
Yes, I've had that.
The Hopworks Abominable Ale, of course.
Oh,
classic,
yeah. Yep. Classic. Every year.
The Jubal Ale, of course.
Every year. Yep.
The Threshold Brewing Barrel-Aged Dark Expanse.
Haven't had that yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, this
That
is a
sounds
pastry
great.
stout with coconut and vanilla beans
Pastry. That
and
means
Polish
it's sweet
chocolate-covered
again.
marshmallows.
It's probably going to be really sweet.
I'm trying not to get diabetes. This was enough. This was my diabetes beer for the month.
Little boozy, I'm sure.
Right? This is a diabetes beer, right? You
Yeah, it
can
is.
die
It's
from diabetes in this single can.
Silver City Brewing's Wonderland Winter Lager.
Oh, in Bremerton.
Doppelbock, there you go.
Yeah.
Subtle dark fruits and maltiness, there you go.
Shout
Enjoy
out
some
to
of
the
that.
Bremelos.
Yeah. Of course, one of our favorites, the Double Mountain Brewery, Follow the Law.
Oh,
Hey,
you know what? You know what? That comes out in bottles.
Yeah.
No, yes, I bought a 6-pack.
Did you really?
Yes, and
Bring
they're
'em
like
next week.
and they're like $2.29 a bottle.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, guess where?
Where?
My favorite place.
Ben's Bottle Shop.
Ben's Bottle Shop.
Ooh, yeah.
They've
You
got
know
a
what's
lot.
so great? I love Ben's. You know what's so great about Ben's? Less than a mile from my house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you believe
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
It's literally, I think it's the
You picked
best
a good
place
spot
in
to
town.
live.
No, and I go everywhere, but like in the end, it's like Ben's is the best, and it's like 0.8 of a mile from my house.
Well, they have all those
It's hard to beat that.
all those Fremont B-bombs on hand as well.
You know what
Yeah.
else? They have
Yeah.
all the Goose Island shit.
We talked about that last week.
yeah,
Yeah.
like every flavor at
We're gonna go have to-
$25 each.
We might have to go pick one up for next
No.
week's show.
You know what I got? You know
What?
what I got last week? Sue wouldn't let me bring it.
Why?
I found a
What the hell's wrong with it?
Polish porter with raspberries.
What?
Yes.
Bring that next week.
And it was like $4.50 a bottle, and I bought like a couple. I'll take it to the show, and Sue says, "You're not taking that to the show."
because she wants it so
I'm
much.
drinking it. She goes, "That's really good
Wow.
beer." And the weird thing is, I'm going like, "Why is it $4.50 and it's from Poland?"
Oh, that's a
Right?
good
I'm
question.
going like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It should be more expensive.
There's
It was
some
It should
imported.
be like $6.50, right?
Yeah.
But like, you know what? I'll have to bring you guys.
There you go. Bring it.
I'll go scoop a bunch tomorrow before they know.
Please
There you
do.
go. There you go.
Yes.
Of course, we have the Ben Beer Company Snowed In, which is a nice hoppy dankness, citrusy, pretty light. That's a good one as well. And the Holiday Bubble from the Threshold, the Mocha Dolce from Firestone Walker, and, just to name a few, Magnanimous, Holodank from Trapdoor, the Private Reserve from Rogue, Santa's Private Reserve, the Stormbreaker Winter Coat.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I've had that Winter Coat a couple
The
times.
winter coat is great.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Bale Breakers High Camp Winter IPA. And those are just a few. Go check out the rest of the list at newschoolbeer.com. But if you haven't tried any of those winter beers,
Hey.
like the Ranger Chocolate Stout from Double Mountain.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Guys, go down.
I heard they put mushrooms in that one.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Damn it.
Believe me, I would know. All right. Well, before we adjourn the show here at Fracture Brewing's tap room here on Stark, I wanted to spread a little Christmas cheer right here with my friends Darren and Nee and give them gifts. I have a
Thank you so much.
Brew Happy shirt as
Look at
well
that.
as a hat from one of our favorite breweries, Weiss Beer.
Oh, nice.
And just kind of hinting at a really cool opportunity for maybe a collab there because they're really cool. You guys are really cool. I think you guys would get along.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, great hat, great shirt, and I got to tell you guys, I really love it here at Fracture. I love what you did with the place. Yeah, I mean, the proof's in the pudding here on Stark. You can see plenty of me and John Paul here in the future.
Great location in town.
Yeah, I agree.
On the east side.
Thank you so much. We love you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Darren. Thanks, Nee. You guys got it going on. Great beers, and I'm excited to try some of those cocktails. We'll have to mix those up the next time we pop in.
Nee, we love your creations.
Thank you, guys.
I'm looking forward to it. So
They have
congratulations.
Lefroy whiskey.
All right.
Yeah. Good job on the
I
bar.
got my Lefroy hat. I mean, my Lefroy coat tonight. Look at that.
Yeah, you did. You're
There we go.
all decked out.
There you go.
Well, thank you all for listening. Check us out on patreon.com/brewhappy if you want to help support the show. As always, we do this show for you out there, the listeners. Reach out to us on social media. We're on all the social medias, the Book of Faces, the Instagrams.
Book of Faces?
Oh, yeah, all the stuffs.
Book of Faces?
Yeah. Reach out to us or brewhappypdx@gmail.com if you want to reach us directly. We love you. I don't just like you. I love you, and I want to have a beer with you. Until next week, beer fans, keep brewing, but brew happy right here at Fracture Brewing. Cheers.
This production is brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, hallcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.